band of thieves. Last we left off, we took on the contestant at her home, managed to collect the Clockwork's two big ol' eyeballs, and also managed to save Carmelita and mess with Neela in the process. With that out of the way, it's time to go back on the big ol' Clockwork body part scavenger hunt. So, let's see what we're gonna be going after now. Oops, wrong button. Looks like we'll be taking on Jean Bisson. Alright, he who tames iron horses. Let's get started. Gloves, crossbow, cane. We're ready.
Following the trail of spice shipments, we made our way up to Nunavut Bay, Canada, the secret hub of Jean Bisson's shipping empire. As a young man, he trekked across Canada to strike it rich during the gold rush of 1852. An avid prospector, he took some chances and ended up buried alive in an avalanche. Miraculously, the quick freeze kept him alive, and 120 years later, thanks to global warming, he thawed out.
Well, welcome to the future then, Jean Bisson.
A product of his time, he dreams of taming the wild north, damming every river and chopping down all the trees, with progress delivered at the sharp end of an
economic destruction at its finest.
Shipping spice for the Claw Gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his one-man war against nature. And yet, I have to feel a little sorry for him. He's just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day, he'd be a hero, but today, he's a villain. Either way, that man's got more than his fair share of the clockwork parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bisson is doing with robot parts is a mystery. I almost don't want to know. But as always, it's only a matter of time before I find out.
Yep. Sly Cooper and the gang in He Who Tames the Iron Horse. Alright, let's see what we can sell. Yep, got me a whole bunch of good stuff from the Contessa's place. Ooh, hover pack for Bentley, berserker charge for Murray, silent obliteration for Sly, which is a very good piece of loot. Oh well, excuse me for a second. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get back out there. Alright, before that, it's time to hunt for some bottles. Now, we're in good old Canada. There's the silent obliteration. From now on, when I take out guards, he'll no longer make any noise, so I can take him out nice and quick, without having to worry about alerting anybody. Looks like we're in the middle of winter. So there's gonna be a lot of places with snow and ice. And there's the train, or one of the trains. Yep, we're gonna be robbing 3 trains here. And you'll see why once we start the missions. But for now, and along with the bottle hunting, we're gonna be pickpocketing. Ooh, large gold bar. Nice. Yep. Water in this weather would be below freezing. Not a good time to be going swimming. So today's guards will be ducks, mooses, and one other animal guard. Oh, and you don't want to be standing on the train tracks, because if the train hits you, it's an automatic death. Oh, and there's some moles digging underground too. I think the other guard is a goat. Medium necklace. Thought I saw a sparkle. I guess not. Man, I love the sign obliteration. You saw nothing. Okay, guess I'm getting up there from here. Ah, it's that house. See you later, Donald. And there's the other guard, a goat. I'm gonna get his goat. Alright. We're up to 9. Now you can get on the... You can also go for a ride on the train if you want. It's a good quick way to get around. But then it's gonna go under a tunnel and then you'll be thrown off. And we got a medium nugget. Even if it's just a nugget, a piece is valuable. Excuse me. Now, as you can see, there's also some hooks I can cling onto. Ooh, that was nice timing. Ooh, sparkle, sparkle. Oh, be careful. If that truck's light sees you, it's gonna deploy a trap. A bear trap, to be exact. Alright, I think I got all the ones in this area. Oh, forgot about you. I love the design. I loved all the designs in Sly 2. The world just looks so realistic, like it looks like an actual place you can find in Canada. Right, 19 more. Now, excuse me, buddy. Alright. Oh, and be careful. There are some very big eagles here, and they can be very feisty. If you're up high enough, they will attack you, so be careful. But they're easy to dodge. Oh, and there's also bears. I'm pretty sure Murray can probably take one on, but why bother, right? Whoop! Close one. Pardon me, Bullwinkle. Mind if I pick your pockets? Okay. Make sure you look both ways before crossing the train tracks. Oop. There's our first piece of loot. Thanks to the paraglider, I can get back to the safe house pretty easily. Alright, first loot secured. There we go. Now, let's continue our search for bottles. Yeesh, don't surprise me like that. Alright. Okay, nothing here. Oh, there's a lot of bear traps here. And there's our next piece of loot. Before we get that, and as you probably already guessed, that ice is very thin. Alright, let's grab that loot and get back to the safe house. Oop. Or two. Careful. See? Not even the guards are safe from the trains. But it's very realistic. That's literally what happens if you get hit by a train. I never heard of many people surviving a train hit. Unless it only hits certain parts of their bodies, like their legs, or the side of their bodies. That's the only way I can see you surviving being hit by a train. Now, it'd normally be very difficult to take these guards on without alerting one or the other. But, as long as their backs are turned, and with the silent obliteration, I can now take the guards out and not have to worry about that. Oh. And there are some bottles on the train tracks. So grab them quick so you don't linger. Oop. Yep, there's the bear. Scary looking. Scary looking, ain't he? Now, here's a bear cave. Some bottles in here, and I think the last piece of loot is in here too. So, as long as you're quiet, don't make too much noise, you can get through here without the bear noticing. Yeah, you saw nothing, you big teddy bear. Fine. That's all the loot. Now, just gotta collect the remaining 6 bottles. We can get this mission underway. Now, as I mentioned earlier, some are on the train tracks. So you're gonna have to be very quick finding them. So we don't get run over by the train. And don't even think of trying to outrun it. That's just nuts. Hey! We're gonna have some use to that little plane right there later. Hey, back. I heard some jingle jangle down here. Gotta remind you of the Candleping's lair. Two more. One more. Pardon me. A small necklace. Ooh. Yep. Cracked ice is never a good sign. Checked up there. There's the tray. Yep. Even the guards are no match for the bears. Where's that last bottle? I will search every square inch. Oh, I will, my fellow gamers. I hear it. It is. The final one. Okay. Alright, now the bottles are collected, and we got all the big loot. Let's get this mission started. Now, first waypoint should be right over there.
That cabin may seem rustic, but don't be fooled. It's the control center for Jean Bison's trade empire. Sneak inside and raid his files. You're sure to find out where he keeps his clockwork parts.
Ransacking his files doesn't sound hard. Now, climbing up a sheer rock wall? That'll be a challenge.
You're in luck. Before Jean Bison took over, this used to be a popular destination for rock climbers. Some of their old wall hooks are still around.
I'm guessing I just jump and hit the circle button to latch on.
That's right. And remember to lean back before you spring off the hook. You'll get more altitude.
Thanks for the tip. I'll give it a try.
Yeah, already been there, done that. But it never hurts to be told twice. Alright, here we go.
Jackpot, Sly. That's Jean Bison.
Looks like he didn't notice me come in.
Just stay out of sight and take a picture of each of his trade routes. They should narrow our search for his share of the clockwork parts.
All right, I'm on it.
Hello, Arpeggio here.
Salutations, Mr. Arpeggio. Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Of course, for you, chum, always. Although, must we communicate through that dreadful speakerphone?
Yeah, I can think better while my legs move. Pumps blood to your brain.
Yes, of course. One must keep blood in one's brain. But do tell, is there some pressing matter you'd like to discuss?
First off, are you still coming on schedule to get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For second, when you gonna give me a look-see at that clockwork brain of yours? I'd sure like to buy it off you.
Be song, you covetous troglodyte. You've already got the lion's share of the parts. Would you take my meager portion of the robotic bird for your own and strip me of all my earthly pleasures?
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather. It's just that I found some real use for the clockwork parts I got. Why, I put 3 of them in the engines of my best trains. With those robotic doohickeys feeding the fire, them trains will run all night and all day. I call them my iron horses. Of course, I gotta keep the plans hidden. Stuffed it in my 3 trophy bass.
Sounds like you're making capital use of your share of the robotic loot. But for now, the clockwork brain stays with me on the blimp. Although, when I arrive to pick up the Northern Lights battery, I might be persuaded to give you a peek.
That'll do fine. By the way, you ready to giddy up into Perry for the final hoedown?
Yes, the blimp's hypnotist wavelengths conform to the specs drawn up by the Contessa, and Dmitri, before his unfashionable capture, did a bang-up job of distributing spice through his nightclub.
Sounds like all you're missing is some Northern Light electricity.
You're correct, sir. Yours is the final piece to the puzzle, the missing link. Once the battery is aboard, nothing will stand in the Claw Gang's way. Paris will be ours.
Yeah, okay. So, I guess I'll be seeing you at the end of the week.
Right. Farewell, Bison. Stiff upper lip. Ta-ta.
Well, that was a riveting conversation. Now, let's get these pictures. Iron Horse Route 1. Get it from here. How about that? Iron Horse Route 2. And last but not least, Route 3.
Sly, did you hear that? Bison's hidden the Iron Horse blueprints in his trophy bass. Head for the fish on top of the fireplace and steal those plans.
Oh, that's a creative way to hide them. It's out of a fish.
Excellent! Now get out of that cabin before you're spotted.
Jean Bisson is pacing. So I wonder what this big old plan. He and Arpeggio are coming up with. Involves the contestant's hypnosis and Dimitri's nightclubs, as well as the spice from Jean.
I think we'll find the other trophy bass above the mantle in the 2 remaining cabins.
You got it, Bentley. Silent obliteration. Silent obliteration. Alright, here we go.
Yep, just like I thought. Get to the fish above the mantle and steal those blueprints.
Yeah, just be sneaky. Loot their pants and grab the bass. But since there's a safe in here, I'm gonna try and get rid of all these guys. But have a good one. Yeah. Well, so much for the sneaky route. Alright, let's ransack it. Let's grab some coins. And now open up that chest.
Jean Bisson's in for another rude awakening the next time he checks in this vault. The code should be 129.
Ion. I love this. Love this little gadget. The music box.
You got the music box move!
Yep. This one will definitely come in handy. Forgot about the map. Where the hell did these guys come from? Well, I'll need to fight them again, so... Blueprints.
2 down, 1 to go.
Alrighty, let's get to the next one. Let's go get the next blueprint. Like I've ever played chicken with a train.
place. Be careful.
Attention all cabin guards. I've heard tell from the boys at Ponderosa Cabin there's someone been at my hidden blueprints. Everyone stay sharp. This ain't no summer camp. I don't pay you boys to lollygag while there's a thief in these parts.
Yep, there's a thief in these here parts. Yeah, just go right back to sleep. Bitten off more than I can chew. Plus one. Well, let's get my life back so we can try again. Hey, back off. Hey. Alright, I think that'll do. Should have done this first. Okay, now that was nice. Full of health always makes me feel more secure. Alright. Iron Horse blueprints. That's all, folks.
Exceptional work, Sly. That's the last of the blueprints. Armed with all 3 blueprints, we should be able to isolate and track the Iron Horse trains through that satellite dish.
Top of the mountain, huh? Shouldn't take long.
No, I never really played that game, Top of the Mountain. If anyone knows how to play, let me know how.
This appears to be the only way up. Keep an eye out for those rock climber wall hooks. They might be useful.
They definitely are, Bentley.
This is great! We've got total access to the train's GPS system. It's all on my computer. Head back to the safe house. I'll crunch some numbers and give you and Murray the rundown.
Alrighty. Job completed by Sly. 60% done.
Thanks to Sly's efforts, we now know the location of all 3 of the local clockwork parts. 2 lugs and a stomach. John Bisson has grafted each piece to the engine in one of his iron horse trains. This improvement allows the trains to run all night and all day. We won't have the luxury of sneaking in while they're stopped. While they're in motion, the only way aboard is through a hatch on the caboose roof, which unfortunately has been locked down. These need to go.
Obviously.
First, collect the spice gas from the balloons above town, and then land on the back of the caboose to blow off the locks. Once the way is cleared, I'll suit up and jump into Iron Horse number 1 while it passes near town. With some luck, we'll have the first clockwork lug in a few hours.
So 2 lungs and a stomach. Okay, so spice in the sky and a friend indeed. Alright, job is Sly. A sapphire. Alright, have a good sleep. We're gonna go for a ride this time.
Okay, Sly, we need to break into the Iron Horse trains, but the only way in, through the caboose, is locked. To blow the locks off, you'll need to collect the ultra-unstable, denatured spice gas from those balloons floating above town.
How am I supposed to get up there to collect the spice gas?
Murray's already commandeered this ice plane. Jump on its strut, and he'll fly you up to a good paragliding altitude. Oh, and strap on a special vacuum backpack. It'll automatically collect the spice gas after you pop the balloon.
Sounds like fun.
Once you've collected
It's
enough
fun.
gas, you'll have to land directly on the train's caboose.
Why directly on the caboose?
Denatured spice gas is very unstable at lower altitudes. Unless you land on the caboose, you won't have time to get the gas tank to the lock before it blows up.
So you're saying I either land on the caboose or get blown to bits?
That's correct. Chemistry can be a harsh mistress.
No doubt.
Hang on tight. We're going up. Remember to use your paraglider.
Thanks for the reminder, Murray.
balloons should keep you aloft.
Darn. Okay.
That did it. You've got a full tank of gas. Time to land on a caboose.
Alright. Time this just right. There. That's the first one.
Get back to the ice plate. 2 more cabooses to blow open.
Yep. Well, I love the Canadian symbol on the balloons. Yeah, I guess I get higher altitude as long as I keep the paraglider on.
The gas tank is full. Find a caboose and try for a landing.
Right, that's 2.
Meet Murray at the ice plate. You guys are doing great. There's just 1 caboose left.
I alerted the duck patrol.
One more caboose. Try not to get blown up.
I'll try, Murray. I'll try.
You're full up on gas. Target the last caboose.
Alright, that's the final caboose. completed by Sly. There's the next job, a friend in need. But I wonder which friend is in need. Guess we'll find out. I just did it again. Okay, I'm safe now. See if I can get some health. Good. Alright.
Sly, it's awful. I can't believe it.
Calm
Slow
down.
down, Bentley. What happened?
Murray, he went out looking for a snack and got captured by Inspector Fox.
Carmelita.
Really?
She's here? Don't worry, Bentley. I know how to handle her.
But I don't know where she's locked up Murray. I'm used to having all the facts.
Calm down. Carmelita's not cruel like the Contessa. I'll follow her without being seen. She's bound to check on Murray sooner or later.
Okay, that's a good plan. Just don't get caught too. I don't want to be alone again.
Oh, don't worry, Bentley. Alright. Surprise, surprise. Carmelita's also here. I guess while on the run from Interpol, I guess she's still hunting Sly and the gang. So, we just need to follow her to see where she locked up Murray. Don't worry. The guards are practically no match for her either. Watch. Like the cute little hat she's got on. Considering how cold it is out here, I don't blame her. Now, follow Carmelita from a good distance, cause there are gonna be moments like that where she turns around. Her flashlight is bigger than the flashlight guards. Yeah, even though she's no longer considered a... Even though she's considered a cop gone bad, she's still dedicated to her job. There he is. There's Murray.
Hey, criminal. You doing okay in there? I know it's tight, but you won't get shocked if you hold still.
I'm okay. And thanks for that bag of jelly beans. I was starving.
Won't be long now. Once I bust the other members of your gang, we'll get out of here.
I'm grateful for the jelly beans and all, but aren't you on the outs with Interpol right now?
I'm an honest cop. Busting the Cooper gang will prove my innocence and show everyone that Constable Neela set me up.
You mean Captain Neela? I hear she got promoted.
Whatever. Just sit tight. I'm going to look for your pals.
Yep, that's her plan, and it, well, makes sense. If she brings the Cooper gang and hook one,
Hurry! I've come to break you out.
it'll prove her innocence.
This thing is triple padlocked and Inspector Fox is carrying all the keys.
Come on, buddy. You know I'm an expert at pickpocketing.
She's tough, Sly. If you manage to get a key, you'd better run for it. Carmelita's sure to notice and chase after you.
Leave her to me.
Alright, now we're pickpocketing Carmelita's keys. I was gonna take that guard out, but looks like I won't need to. But just like Murray said, Carmelita is very tough and wearing some very tight pants. So I'm pretty sure she'll notice if someone's digging in there. There we go. And now we run.
What? My keys!
Now, we keep running until Carmelita loses sight of us.
Run, sissy! Run and hide!
Oh, she is. Thanks, Carmelita. The second. And again, we run.
I felt that, thief!
Glad you did. Has to get rid of the guard, but apparently the smoke bombs don't work on Carmelita.
Justice will find you. There's nowhere to hide.
And the last one's mine, sweet cheeks.
What just... Cooper?
Alright, now that we got all the keys, let's go and free Murray.
I'll find you. You know I will.
Wacky here has something I want. A sapphire. See ya. Alright, Murray, you're free as a bird. And next time you get hungry, just order takeout.
Thanks, pal. I was getting a Charlie horse standing in that box.
My pleasure. You know how I love to mess around with Carmelita.
Yeah, that's weird. See you back at the safe house.
Alright. Job completed by Sly. Alright. Now the next job is for Bentley, so it's time to switch. Oh, and Carmelita will still be out here. So now you gotta watch out for the guards and her. Alright, Bentley, you're up.
Attention, men. This here's John Basson. That was a quality job you boys did unloading the spice off them boats. Soon enough, I'll have one of them special iron horse trains come by and pick it all up for distribution. Stay sharp, and once this here spice business is taken care of, we'll have ourselves a hunting party. Go out into the woods and kill us some bears, eh?
Guess that's how most lumberjacks like to enjoy themselves. Nighty night. Sleep tight. Get blown up. Oh, I should give Bentley his new equipment. The hover pack. As you can see, now with this, Bentley will be able to hover, which will make getting around and catching those trains much easier. Okay.
According to this timetable, Iron Horse number 1 should be passing by any time now.
I see it. It's moving awfully fast.
Just jump on the caboose and go in through the hatch. Piece of cake.
Here we go. Time for a good old-fashioned train robbery. Excuse me. High-tech train. Gotta go all the way to the engine. Get that clock Eagles. And we're gonna.
You afraid of the moose?
Not really. Cabin. There we go. Our first lung.
Outstanding. Chalk up one. Straight.
Oh, so this is like a kid's Metal Gear Solid.
Pretty much. I say it's more like a kid's version of Grand Theft Auto.
Things are going great. We've already stolen one of Jean Bassad's 3 clockwork parts. However, Iron Horse 2 and 3 are going to be a little tougher to crack. First, I'll need to hop aboard Iron Horse 2 and
Nah, it's not even close, lol.
RC Chopper Strike to clear out the air defenses. Once cleared, it'll be up to Sly to work his magic in the interior to get at that second clockwork lug. Murray, you'll need to trap some of the local bear cubs in order to unlock a nearby handcar. We're gonna need it to
Like a
catch
kid's
up with
Uncharted,
number
mixed
3.
with Metal Gear Solid.
Don't worry, the cubs won't be hurt. Although I can't say the same for the guards.
Well, Uncharted I can get. The reason I don't think it's part Metal Gear Solid is because
This game isn't open world, is it?
it's open world, alright. As you can see, I can go around and accept missions. The reason you think it's Metal Gear Solid is because of Bentley's gadgets. See, Bentley's the brains of the team, so he has to rely on gadgets in order to take out the guards.
And the sneaking aspect.
Well, the sneaky part is for Sly. Since he's the main thief and the leader, he's mainly the one going around stealing a lot of stuff. Like looting the guards' pockets, or gathering loot, that kind of thing. I'll show you what Murray can do when it's his turn.
But aren't they all thieves?
Well, yeah, they're all thieves, no doubt about that. But each one does things their own way. Like Bentley relies on his gadgets, like these sleep darts, and his bombs. Sure, he can fight.
Okay, it's a kid's version of Ocean's 11.
Yes, that version works too. Alright, here we go.
Heads up, Bentley. Here comes Iron Horse number 2. You and that RC chopper of yours ready?
We'll get the job done, provided I can catch up with that train.
Yeah, start running, Bentley. Darn it.
But honestly, I'm pretty sure they drew inspiration from Mission Impossible. That's what it really reminds me of.
Oh yeah. see, I gotta be really quick to catch this train. There.
I'm gonna have to be in the bed by 10.
Let's see. I'll try to be quick.
That better work. Sly won't stand a chance making it through this train unless I neutralize the aerial defenses. Good thing I outfitted the RC chopper with a new cannon. Let's see. The X button drops bombs and the square button shoots forward.
Yep. Bombs on the guards.
I should bomb those missile launchers before things get ugly.
I understand. No pressure. Enjoy your stream, bro.
Thank you, bro. It's almost like one of those Starship games. Those airplane games you see in arcades.
Galagaha.
Yeah, like Galaga.
Reminds me also of Actriser.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's funny that his laser is green just like his skin color, huh?
Well, he is a turtle, so it makes sense.
So close! Bentley strikes again! Yes, the aerial defenses are down! Now it's all up to Sly to finish the job.
Alright.
Those red balls aren't even scary.
I'm completed. By Bentley. It says it needs to be scary. They're all dangerous all the same.
I think Bentley smokes.
Nah, Bentley doesn't smoke. He's got asthma. He also has some bad allergies too, so...
Exactly.
Alright, switch.
Cause he wheezes.
Alright, it's Murray's turn. Now as you can see, Murray's the muscle of the team. So he can pretty much go up to any guard and whoop their butts. So...
That's you, Charles.
Funny. Wonderful. Yep, Murray can use his big belly to fight. He can also pick guys up and slam them. And
I'd
that's
be more like Sly.
Yeah, I can see you holding a cane. Alright, time for Murray's job.
We'll need this handcar to chase down Iron Horse number 3. But for the time being, it's all fenced in.
No problem. I'll tear that fence apart.
The metal's too resilient for my...
Michael is definitely Bentley.
I can see that.
We're going to have to rely on a stronger force.
He's missing his glasses.
Love of a mother for her child.
You got something to tell me?
Yes, I've had the good fortune of locating
Not what you're thinking,
juvenile
Murray.
bear cubs. If you put them together inside that fence, they'd surely start fighting. Bears at that age are particularly antisocial. Noise from the squabbles should bring their mother around to free the angry youths.
Sounds like
I
your
get
usual
ya.
kids.
That big mama bear will be able to smash the fence no problem to free her cubs.
That's correct.
Beware, cubs, for you are hunted by the Murray.
Yep, that's Murray's superhero name, the Murray. Person's over there. That was close. If I were to get hit by that train, it's an automatic death. Which is pretty realistic. Come here, you little guy.
How is this open world? It's been the same level for a while, haha.
It's open world-ish. Doesn't matter how big the world is, as long as you can explore it.
Good work,
The first
Murray. I'll send you the coordinates to the next bear cub.
Oh yeah.
Open world means you can cross into different worlds and keep exploring without going to different stages.
That's just the type of open world. I can go to different stages. Just gotta focus on this one for now. Alright, we're going inside the bear cave.
Sorry to say it, but the other cub is somewhere in this bear cave. Be careful, Murray.
Right there. I'm out of here.
Without having to go to different stages.
Here they go. Look at them fight. Look at them fight.
The mother is already underway. That was beautiful. Just like a nature documentary. Only more violent.
You got that right. Job completed by Murray. Alright, now it's Sly's turn to get in the game. Alright. Sly's got a train robbery to perform. Here's one of the things Sly can do. Pickpocket a guard if you see something shiny. And get yourself some loot. Large gold bar. And take him out, just like that. That's Sly's sneakiness to an art. more.
See, Sly is the muscle and sneaky.
Alright.
Sly, the second iron horse train is coming too fast. You might not have time to jump on top.
Relax, Bentley. There's more than one way to get on top of that caboose.
Sure is. Here's the way. Ducks. Whew, that was close.
The other clockwork lug should be hooked into the engine's furnace. Sneak your way up there and grab it.
You got it, Bentley.
Aw man, don't take that from him, haha.
Steal it, I guess. I could have gone better. Oh well.
Don't let them get you, Charles.
I never will.
Seen how many missile launchers there were attached to these train cars. I don't mind saying that it took some real finesse on my part to deal with the defenses.
See an old man. Lol.
Hold on a minute, folks. I'll be right back.
Timing.
Sorry about that, my fellow gamers. Had to get the door, as the dogs wouldn't be quiet about it. Alright, let's continue. Oh, as any thief, you gotta make sure you get a lot of money. Alright. Oh. Yeah, there's a better way to take these guys out. Bentley's not the only one with gadgets. Put him to sleep, then rob him blind. You heard the guy. Go back to sleep. Ingenuity wins again. Boy, these guys sure drink a lot. The lumberjacks has to be given. Alright, there's the second lung.
Fantastic! We're raking in the clockwork parts left and right.
Yep. Completed by Sly. Alright, time for the big job.
Okay, guys, this is it.
Operation
Time
Choo
to
Choo.
break into Iron Horse number 3 and carry away the clockwork stomach. Now, the train's moving too fast to jump onto here in town, so we'll have to catch up with it on Murray's new handcar. Once we're in position, Sly'll hop aboard and make his way up to the engine. While he travels through the interior, I'll provide air support with my RC chopper. I've planned this as a textbook train robbery. If we all do our jobs right, what could possibly go wrong?
Don't jinx us, Bentley. Alright, Murray. Oh, hang on. Oop, wrong button. Flaming Thunderflop.
Hop aboard, guys. We've got a train to catch.
Yep. Here it goes, Bentley. Give it all you got.
Got it. Strong work, Murray.
Yeah, sure. The Murray's strength knows no limit.
You say so.
Sly. Break into that train and steal the clockwork stomach.
That Jean Basson's one strange guy. The Claw Gang divides up the clockwork parts and he walks away with the stomach and lungs? It still creeps me out.
Get creeped out later when we aren't riding an antique handcar at breakneck speeds.
You back?
It's time for a train ride.
Yeah, I'm back. Alright. Yep, this is the big job, y'all. We got 2 people watching. Nice. Why do it the hard way? We can do it the sneaky way. Nighty night, fellas. Works every time. Time to crawl. And there's the big guy, Zombie Son.
Ain't nobody getting past me. That there clockwork stomach is as safe as a snowman in winter. I'd like to meet the varmint that's been looting my iron horse trains. By Jiminy, I get hot neath the collar just thinking about how I cut that boy down. I'd kill him like a spotted owl. I sure.
Uh-huh. Keep talking, Zombie Son. Well, look who it is.
Hey, Cooper. Thought I might find you here. Just can't stay away from these clockwork parts, can you?
Oh, I just do it to meet exciting ladies like yourself.
If you'd like some excitement, why not climb up on top of the train? I'm sure to get your heart pumping. Maybe even show you my new ride.
No thanks, Neela. I've seen enough already.
What's the problem, Poodle? Afraid you can't take me on? Have to call up your little friends for help?
Come in, little friends. Neela's got me pinned down. Any chance of air support?
I've already launched the RC chopper. She won't know what hit her.
Come
Time
on,
for an aerial dogfight.
let's play. What in blazes? All right, little RC friend. This should be a quick bit of destruction.
Yeah, for you. Nothing wrong with one on your friends, Neela. Oh, you love those good flying stunts.
You better not get hit.
Too late. But hey, it's not. I don't play perfectly. I play to have fun.
This is a... What? Oh no! Oh no!
Bye-bye, Neela.
Fancy flying, little friend.
Whatever you say, Poodle.
Hey, Sly! Get to that clockwork stomach fast! This old handcart is starting to fall apart!
Play to your best abilities while having fun.
Exactly. Nighty-night. Ain't I a stinker? Yeah, Donald and Daffy there can stand there as long as they like.
Donald and Daffy ?
Because they're ducks. You know, Donald Duck, Daffy Duck. Yep. Thought I could be sneaky. Oh well. But I got my eye on the prize.
Never thought I'd see the day when his stomach got turned into a tool of evil.
Looks like John Bassan's wised up and bolted the stomach down. We'll have to crack the engine block to get it free.
Then that's just what we'll do. A well-placed bomb down the train's smokestack will knock it loose. Just make sure to take some cover.
Not so fast, child. Clockwork part is mine. Then we'll all
Well, someone's back for round 2.
That was the avionics package. I'm going to cry.
And she's gone again.
stop me. Not the Cooper gang. Not Interpol. Not anyone.
Stand clear, Sly. This might be a mess. Sly! Sly! You okay?
It's perfect.
I've got an upset stomach on my hands, but other than that, I feel great.
Heist on Rails. Job completed by Sly, Bentley, and Murray.
The gang and I had pulled off the impossible. We'd successfully robbed all of John Bassan's iron horse trains, and we were walking away with 3, count them, 3 clockwork parts. And as a bonus, we shut down spice distribution in all of North America. Needless to say, we were pretty pleased with ourselves. Can't say the same for Carmelita. Once again, the framed policewoman had to run from the cops. Which was fun at first, but I'm starting to feel a little sorry for her. I mean, what if they replace Carmelita with someone else? I don't want another
that would
cop
be
on my
bad.
tail. She's a big part of why this is all fun.
That and you
Sooner
like
or
her.
later, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clear her name. Some way other than turning myself in.
Alright. And that's the end of that episode. Alright, we're gonna call it a day here. If you like this video, leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. This is CJ Hands, Gamer for Life, saying peace out.